you gotta know when to say that's enough. I managed to split up to this point, but the last piece was getting kind of tough, and now there's too many branches growing here that these are pretty knotty, so I'm just gonna go get the chainsaw and cut them down through sideways one time. Then I can finish them off with the axe real easy. I can split them all the way with this, but getting warm, I'm not that ambitious. Some may call it cheating. I call it common sense. Finished some of my chores. Jim got me out a nice cool orange out of the cooler he brought in. Quite a treat to have fresh fruit after about a month back here. Not exactly an easy peeling orange, but it's good and plump. Well, if a Canada Jay come in and grab a hold of one of these orange rinds, what do you like? I think he'd probably drop it really quick. I promised Jim a bit ago, okay, the chainsaw's done, and now I just finished up with the split maul. I said, okay, I'm done splitting. So now he can look down and he can see the end of the road maybe, and he knows I'm not going to add to it. Years ago we were doing a trail and he wasn't feeling good. And I mean, it was a bad trail, and it was about 1.5 miles long. It had never been cleared. It was right there was just junk. And I was sawing ahead all the time, and toward late afternoon, every time I ran out of gas, Jim was back there. I found out later, he's like, oh good, we're stopping. I'd fuel up, vroom, there to go that saw again, and his heart would just sink.
Yeah, that was pretty bad, Murray. That was a rough day that day.
Bad enough job, but when you're sick to boot, oh. Chainsawing's all done. Splitting wood's all done. Until this 2:15 on my last afternoon. I think I'll just get rested up here a bit. Let the energy from that orange soak in. Then I got to go out. That thing's pretty much out there with a tool shed and outhouse ready to go. I just need to stick everything under cover. It's a lot more sorted than it was when I left the last time, so put those new shelves in and that really worked out, but I just still ran out of room. But at least I can see things now when I go to look for something. I don't have to dig through 3 layers to find the level or the hammer. So, not quite a place for everything in its place, but at least I can see. So, just take a break here and go out and button that part up. Plenty of long daylight hours here in the springtime, so if I'm here in the wintertime, I have to get out of here early in order to try to make it home before dark. Well, that's not any problem at all. So I think tomorrow morning I'll get up early, but I'll enjoy my last coffee of the cabin here with Jim in the morning. If I'm leaving here by 7 o'clock, I'd be happy. Might stall around just enough that when you get down by Madison, Wisconsin, oftentimes it's rush hour when I'm getting there at like 4 in the afternoon. So if I can slide in there around 6 o'clock or 6:30, it might work out a little better too. So got to make a general plan here for my escape. Yeah, it's the last afternoon of the trip, so time to stash all this stuff away so that tomorrow morning it's just a matter of waking up, have some coffee, head out to the vehicle. Okay, everything's found a place to sit till I come back next fall. Out of the rain, everything will be good. Now, Jim, I got all of the chainsaws and splitting malls put away. I don't want you dragging them out and going at this again.
I already got one out and you didn't even notice.
I should have known. I should have known. Got your part done, Jim?
Check it out, buddy.
Looking good? Looking good?
Yeah, what do you think? Nice and brown and
It looked good.
juicy.
Get this here. You can let him in work. Okay.
Oh, they look good.
There's 6, let me 3 apiece, but Jim might not have that many. I'm going. Finish out our feast. We got some vegetables. And some mashed potatoes.
You know, Mert, you worked me hard today. I'm hungry.
Well, that's good. We've got a lot to eat up here.
Those flies are flying around.
They said the high today was 81 degrees.
With that wind, it was pretty good.
Jim, you can't do that on film. I'll never hear the end of it.
Oh, Mert, what are you taking with you?
Oh, well,
That's a fish.
that walleye Don came out to visit, and he brought out a big pack of walleye. See, it says M and it says big, for 2 people. Well, there was nobody coming up here, and I was talking to Vonnie, and then when Kevin showed up, she says, well, I suppose I'm going to lose my walleye now that Kevin's there. And I said, no, well then it happened that I lost that boot last week. So then even though you're here and we got this 2-person walleye deal, I got to take this home to Vonnie. You understand, don't you? Do you?
Well, kinda I do. I know Bonnie's a good woman. She does a lot for us. But boy, I tell you what, that looks pretty good.
Yeah,
And she doesn't know you have it, does she?
Yes, she does, because I told her early on, and I told her I was bringing it, and then when Kevin was going to come. She says, well, I suppose I'm going to lose my walleye now. And I said, no. So
Hey, I tell you what. She doesn't know what that M means. 2 in there, right? 42.
I told her it's
How
a
about
big,
just a couple pieces?
I told her it's a big pack. I'm sorry, Jim. Sorry. I do everything for you. I do everything for you, but the walleye is going to Illinois. Sorry. That's all there is to it.
No, okay. Put it in there.
Don't bring it up again, okay? Oh, I suppose you want. I didn't tell you about this either. That's one of Bonnie's. The last chocolate bread I've been saving for the trip home.
Well, where's that going?
It's going on my way home. It's not going to make it, but it's on the way home.
What about all those chocolate squares and brownies I brought up here?
There's still. I think I just looked. There's still one left in there for you. I was going to get them for breakfast, but we were just about gone. So I thought, no, better leave that for Jim.
You know, it's kind of funny because last night when I was in that refrigerator, there was like 6 left. There's only 1 left now.
Well, I had a hard time sleeping last night, especially after 5 brownies. I couldn't even get to sleep for nothing. So, well, I think I'm ready to get my little crate packed up here, Jim. But I think we got to have one last cup of coffee.
Yeah, sounds good. And I tell you what, Bonnie deserves that fish.
I know, especially after me losing that boot last week. I was supposed to be home. I was supposed to be home a week ago.
Okay. It's a little chilly out here, but it feels like it's warmer than what it was yesterday.
It
I
is.
think it's going to be warm out here today.
It's probably the warmest morning. I think like tonight, you're only going to drop down to like 60 degrees.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, you won't even need your extra woolly blanket.
That blanket works good. My little blankie. Got my blankie with me.
See, Jim can't zip up a sleeping bag, so you can have a bag that's good for 20 below, but really is only good for 15 for him because he won't zip it up. So I came across this big heavy wool blanket that he can pull over himself when he starts getting chilly at night. Just taking care of my man, that's all. So,
You know, Mert, you're a good friend, buddy. I hate to say this on camera so everybody can say it, but he's a good guy. He's a good friend. Good to have.
well, you're my
Friends are hard to come by anymore.
you're my co-star up here. Everybody's been now I don't have to enter all that email, all those messages all the time. Where's Jim? How's Jim? Now you know he's
Yeah.
good. He's back.
Yeah, I'm good. It's going to take a lot to get rid of me, but man, the mosquitoes are biting already.
Not me. I took a bath.
Oh yeah, I probably stink.
look at the difference, man.
I probably stink. It's a good backwoods stink.
Well, you gonna be okay here?
I'll be fine.
What are you gonna do if I don't chop wood and get all that stuff ready for you
Well,
to work? All that work.
that wood you chopped, I've already got it all stacked. I'll have that fire going. I'll be cleaning up around here. I know I'm going to be taking a lot of hikes.
Well, you know, I did find another tree that I diced up back there behind the cabin, back that way, the new cabin.
Yeah.
In case you get bored, there's another one you can haul out and dry.
That will do it. I will do it.
You don't have to.
No, I want to.
I know. See, I know that's the deal.
I want to.
He wasn't here, 10 minutes the other day, and he was out here hauling wood across the yard.
No, that's you know, when you get out here in the middle of nowhere, I mean, it's a different kind of work.
Yeah, I like to say when it stops being work, stop doing it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna hit these trails though. My last couple days up here, so.
No, they're a little grassy. You know, watch for your ticks.
Yep.
Maybe spray that permethrin down on your pant legs there on one pair.
Yeah, I will.
So
Get that on there, and as long as they're the big ticks, I can handle them. It's those little tiny ones I don't like.
oh, those little deer ticks, you got to be super conscious of those.
Right.
That one buddy of mine in town I stopped by, he'd just gotten back from the emergency room. He had to have one deer tick pulled out. It had the big circle going around it and everything else. So, I've been fortunate back here. I've never ended up with a big spot.
You're right. Those mosquitoes aren't around you. Maybe stink does have something to do with it.
It's got something to do with it because, I mean, look at this.
It is.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of water over there. You know, I got that black old milker out there, and in the afternoon you've got lukewarm water, so take advantage of it in case, you know, that
that bird person, that Clara, maybe she'll show up back here before you go. You don't want to offend her too much. So, well, since it's such long daylight hours, I'm in no hurry to get out of here. I come up here and enjoy the cabin, and the mornings are the best part. Get up, have my ration of coffee, and although today is travel day, so there's no rations today. I drink coffee all the way home and stay alert. So,
Well, one thing nice about it too, you can see the deer.
Jim mentioned all the dead deer he saw on the road, and I told him that's because it's the time of year that the fawns chase off last year's young'uns as they're having their new fawn, and those 1-year-old deer, they don't have too much sense, and they end up walking out in front of all those cars at night. So, yeah, that's one thing. Deer are nice, but not in front of your car.
Marty, look how hard look at my hands. I mean, that's sap. As hard as I worked on getting that sap off yesterday,
Debbie, do you see this?
I couldn't get it off.
He's running around here. Look, he's not even washing his hands.
My hands I am washing them.
Yeah.
That stuff doesn't come off.
Sounds like a little boy. I did wash it, Mom.
Yeah. Oh, man.
We get those balsam trees when they went down, and then you cut them up, slice them up, and the sap just oozes out of the edges of the bark, and it's a goo. And I found out the best thing is hand sanitizer. You know, we've all got gluts, just tons of that stuff sitting around from the COVID days, and so in fact they're giving it away. So I got bottles up here. So yeah, I got to bring another supply up. I think Bonnie's got 2 cases at home yet. So
I think I'm gonna have to end up soaking my hands before I leave.
make some. Oh, don't take that home to your wife. Gosh.
Yeah, I won't. Jeez.
Hey, just a second. I hear a woodpecker. Might just be a tree cracking. Okay, anyway, false alarm. All right, well, I'm going to finish up my coffee here, get my pack strung on there, a little carrier, and
Jeez.
head for home. What is this, the 29th, 30th?
I don't know, but you've been here for a long time.
Been here since the 4th of May, getting near the 1st of June, so been a good trip. Been a really good trip. Just lost one boot, had to extend it a little bit. I could extend it again, but I think Jim's going to be okay. I'll give him a little alone time. So, get packed up and be ready to go.
Don't forget your case in front of your room.
Are you sure you're going to be okay, Jim? I could stay. I mean,
Oh, no, I'm fine, Mark. I hate to say this, but I can hear the horn on your vehicle honking from here.
all right,
Just letting you know it's ready to go.
all right. Well, you got to call it quits sometime, so that was good as ever.
Yep. Hey, you have a nice trip, Mark.
Will do.
Watch out for the deer.